Hello, hello, hello. Hold on, let me get this off of my face. There we go. Alexa, music off. Hello, everybody. How are you today? I can't see who else here. I see there's a couple people here. Oh, what a week. How's everybody doing this week? Some of us are moving a lot of heavy stuff this week. I am doing okay. Um, just the energies are pretty heavy. A lot of people are having a lot of crazy stuff happening. I'm MamaCole. I'm with Psychic Insights. I'm a medium psychic. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you, honey. I'm a psychic medium, a divinator. What I usually do with Spirit Tea is we drop in and connect. I pull cards. This is your safe place to ask questions. If you need help on your spiritual journey, had anything come up this past week that you want to ask about, or get some input in. I'm basically yours for the next hour and a half. So that's about it. Now this week, what I've been covering in our Patreon group, let me go ahead and open our circle. What I've been covering in the Patreon group has been like salts and protection and how to handle the energies that you carry that aren't yours. Like if you're an empath and you're finding that the world right now is very heavy, there's a lot of major intense energies going on. We have war, we have political unrest, we have all kinds of stuff, undercurrents of just check out any news. I don't really watch the news, so I'm not going to pull up a lot of stuff, but there's just a lot of stuff going on. And if you're empathic, you're carrying a lot of this, or you're absorbing it, or just being exposed to it can be very draining. So, how do you manage that? First off, you have to be aware of what energy isn't yours. You know, what's mine and what isn't mine. So that's the very first thing. And I cover a lot of this in my Patreon group. But tonight, what we're going to do is like first, you want to be aware of what you're carrying that's not yours. Okay. Then you want to get rid of it. Of course, you don't want to carry everybody's energy around with you. So you just return it to sender. Okay. Then you want to start a spiritual practice to where you're not absorbing everybody's energy, or you can be like in the world but not of it, like you're not absorbing all the chaos and the commotion and stuff like that. You're able to retain your vibration, like your higher vibration, and so that way you can spread it into the world if needed, and if not, you're able to just maintain it yourself instead of being riding the waves of the energy around you. So does anybody understand? Do you guys understand what I'm saying with that? um, And it's really easy to do. It's different for all of us. It depends somewhat on your beliefs. Um, some don't feel they need any protection at all, and that's fine. That's all you. I feel that for me, at first, what I started was I put like a mirrored bubble around myself when I would go outside in public. I started with like a mirrored bubble, like to where everything would be reflected away from me, just till I was able to learn energy and how to deal with it. Now, a lot of times, what I do, depending on the situation, I honestly like put a sphere of like obsidian, black tourmaline around myself. And it's not that I'm like closing myself off to society or anything. I'm just trying to make it to where mm, like there's a barrier between me and negative energies and things like that. Like they kind of just don't even see me, doesn't even, our circles won't mesh. Do you understand what that is? Um, so that's what I've been working on Patreon this week, is just kind of teaching people how to do that. And it's really simple. You can do crystals, you can do plants, just whatever you're drawn to, whatever your belief is. You can protect yourself if you believe in a higher self, a higher source, like source, God, Christ, whatever it is. You can also call on that to protect you, the angels, whatever. So, and there are times in your life that you really want to call in. Um, have you ever had a moment like you're walking down a street at night or through a parking lot or something and you get like this chill on your spine? Just like you can't really explain it, but you got like this ick, like this feeling. Eh, Those are the moments that you have to call in somebody. You can call in your angels, you can call in protection or whatever, so because that was like your soul aware of something, don't know what it was, but yeah, there's a reason for that feeling. So then you just call in your protections and go onward and know that you're always protected. You are divinely protected. Okay? So, do you guys have any questions about that or like how you could do that? Or have you had any instances where you've been somewhere that you did not feel safe or like you listened to your instinct? That's like your intuition, that's your soul talking to you, telling you, yeah, you shouldn't turn here. We should wait a little bit. Or like if you're delayed, um, hi Lisa, nice to see you. Hi Anna, nice to see you, honey. Like if you're delayed on a trip or something and you wonder why was I stalled on the side of the road trying to get my key in the thing or something, like there's just like a 5 minute delay and then you go down the road and there's like an accident right where you should have been 5 minutes before. But luckily you were saved. Things like that. Pretty cool, huh? There's never any coincidences. There's always validations and synchronizations that we need to see. So, my whole point of that is that in this day and age, there's so much going on, but we're still able to live a very full life and a very beautiful life full of joy. We just have to seek it out and do things a little different in today's society. That's all. Like you just have to like make a valid point of seeking joy out. And it's simple, like simple things. The easiest way to do it is think. I was just with a client today and I was telling her, think about what brought you joy as a child. And if you can't think about that, think about like when you were 13 or 14 years old. What was it? Was it music? Was it skating? Was it hanging out, just talking to your best friend? What brought you absolute joy? Was it horseback riding? Was it plants? Did you used to make tea? What did you do as a teenager that really brought you joy, that like made you bubbly, giggly, happy? Um, that's what we want to try doing in this day and age. Hi, Tara Lee. How are you? In today's society, when we're struggling with the heaviness and stuff like that, that's when we want to start finding little moments of joy in the day. And it's easier said than done. Some days are a lot harder than others. So that's the days that you want to sit outside and watch the sunset or watch the sunrise. Or maybe that's the days that just breathing is enough. Just when you can't do anything else, you can breathe and connect with that breath. And sometimes when grief is heavy, because I know there's a lot of people grieving here, when grief is so heavy or life is too much, breath is the best thing to focus on. Okay? So, with that, how has everybody's week been? How are you guys doing? Hi, Stephanie. Nice to see you. Hi, Chitra. Shitra? Maybe Shitra? Hi, Ernesto. Hi, Cheryl. I was wondering if you can get anything from my son's father, Romeo. It's his birthday today. I really want to wish him happy birthday from me and his son. Aww, Ernestina. Mr. Romeo. Let's see. I love his name, Romeo. Oh, Ernestina. So today is Romeo's birthday. And what we're going to do, let me add his banner. There you go. So let's honor Mr. Romeo today. And Ernestina, her and her son want to wish him a happy birthday. And I want to see if there's any messages from him. Now it's really funny as I see him, black pants, white shirt, mustache. and he's like chewing on something like a I don't want to say straw, maybe a hay or something. Like he's chewing on something, maybe a cinnamon stick. Now, are you in Mexico or was he somewhere? Like I see, like a third world country, a different country. Okay. Now he's showing me a sneaky person. There's a person with questionable moral compasses. So this is like just a warning for you to watch out. There's somebody sneaky, or maybe somebody that doesn't speak well of them or doesn't have like the best interest in mind. Um, uh, I get this is him, like he's much closer than you think. You think everything's off in the far distance, Ernestina, but it's not. He's like he's closer than you think. Like he's right there with you and your son. You just have to change your perspective. You have to change your mindset. It's really hard wrapping your muggle mind around eternal life, but that's what he's wanting to teach you is to how to shift. Okay, shift from the sneaky world view and know that like you can feel it in your heart that he is closer than you think. You just have to shift your perspective, and when you do, um, you'll become that eccentric person, that person with a different worldview. So he wants you to utilize this birthday to experience him in eternity. And he's showing me like, did you guys make like a little birthday cake with candles like yellow? I'm seeing yellow and white and like a little cake. Um, his life does deserve to be celebrated. Okay, he passed in Arkansas. You live in Denver now. See, I don't see that. So that might be his. I don't know. That might be his family or something that I'm seeing. I was wondering if there are any messages for my beautiful son and spirit, Shitra. Yes, I'm sure there are. Just hold on. Yeah. Feeling very. Anna says she's been feeling very heavy this week. I've been getting a message that my husband's health is not doing good because of his excessive drinking. I'm seeing the signs and he just won't listen and accept it. Yeah, he's I feel that's like a self-destruction thing. I'm not sure why. He has so much to live for. Okay. Shitra. I know I'm not pronouncing your name right. Okay, hang on. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going by spirit, and I'll pull cards for each. Hi, Michelle. Nice to see you. Hi, Pat. Nice to see you, honey. No, it's not too late. I'm just starting. And I'll slightly drop in. We do have a lot of gentlemen here. There are birthdays. There's some death anniversaries today, too, in here. There is a lot of heavy grief. I do get, I'm getting a lot of messages. So let me start with Chitra first, or Chitra. I know I'm not pronouncing their name right, and I apologize for that. Adlaka. From her son, their son. Yellow and white. I knew it. See, he was showing me the yellow and white cake, and I love that he threw the colors in for you, Ernesta. So just know that was his way of validating. I love that. That is so cool. Okay. Change it for your son. Now he's presenting himself like younger, like I'd say 5, 6 years old, and lots of sunshine behind him. Very much like your picture. I can't even see your picture. All I see, oh, you guys are wearing yellow jackets. Okay, because I could see the yellow, but see what I'm seeing is like the light blue, the little boy in the light blue. I'm seeing like 5 to 6 years old, and I'm seeing like a light blue shirt and sunshine behind him, like lots of sunshine. Um, and running like through a meadow. So now what I'm doing is I'm pulling cards for you. Okay. I want you to know that no matter what, you're divinely protected, Chitra, okay? Totally protected. Um, I want you to use this time right now to lean on your friends. You do have a loyal and protective friend who will help you get through these rough days that you're facing. I don't want you to be tempted by alluring thoughts and stuff. Like, I don't want you to keep going down the road of um, what if, I should have done better, I should have done this, I should have done that. That needs to not occur. Like, you need to make sure that you stop yourself when you experience that. And I want you to celebrate. I want you to celebrate you. Enjoy your victories with others. When you can get through a day, and think of him lovingly and smile instead of it like totally crushing and breaking your heart. That's a little victory. Um, he wants you to know that I know it hasn't been very long since he's been gone, and of course he'll be there waiting for you because you're like worried that you're not going to see him again or that you won't be reunited, and that doesn't need to. He was 17 when he passed. Oh, sweetheart. And he's showing me, like, do you remember like 5 or 6? Is that like your favorite time, or is I wonder that's why he's presenting me as like a 5, 6 year old. And now the 17-year-old's coming through, but he's still your sweet little boy, and he always will be. Um, and he's apologizing for the way that he passed. I did a reading earlier today for a mother who lost her son, and man, I could not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, now I really hope you felt him. She tried, you know that he's okay. And his messages for you are just love and support. And I can feel your grief, and I'm really sorry. I really want you to make sure that you're being gentle with yourself. Okay. Miss Pat. Pat Forbes, I got you next. Okay, sweetheart. Pat, I have a lady coming through. Oh, and with that, I got the protection. Huh. With that, as soon as I saw her, I have like an older woman, very put together, um, coming through. I'd say she's probably mid 60s, early 70s. But as soon as I saw her, I pulled a protection card. So know that she's like your guardian. She watches over you and protects you. She wants you to make sure that you remain lighthearted. This is like the leisure thing where you take your work boots off and actually like frolic through the flowers. And get ready, Pat, because there is a detour coming up. You're going to pivot, change course, okay, with this leisure thing. But this is going to lead you to a very loyal friend, a wise and supportive person. So, Pat, you have some things coming up, and no matter what occurs, know that you're divinely protected. You have to remain lighthearted. I just go with the flow. It's going to flow, and there's going to be a detour, but you don't got to worry because you still have this loyal, wise, and supportive friend through the whole thing. So you have to let me know what that is, Pat. Like what comes up in the next, say, month or so. Hi, Winna. Nice to see you. Okay, Michelle. And I got Stephanie. I see you, Stephanie. Let me get Michelle Brown. Oh, he is a sweetheart. Yes. Very loving. Okay, Pat. You're so welcome, Pat. And let me know what that is. Like that could be the detour could be just like a shift in something that you're doing, like just shifting your practice or something. Like I feel like an energetic shift. Like that detour is a shift. Okay, Michelle, are you still here, Michelle? And Michelle, I have a gentleman here, like a young guy, and he smells interesting, like cloves or patchouli or something. Oh, and the abundance card totally. As soon as I said like he has this interesting smell, it's like a spicy. The abundance card jumped out, and this is like financial security and material gate. So there is some abundance coming your way because like it literally popped out, like jumped out. Oh yeah, you got a couple going. So I get a young gentleman, and he's not saying anything. I could just smell him. Oh, and we're all getting this protection. So know that there's abundance coming your way, financial abundance. Um, but there's something hidden or behind a locking key that you have. It's your brother, okay, that you haven't discovered yet. Okay, so that's what this. I think that's what it has something to do with the abundance. He's also your protector, Michelle. Like, did he watch over you and protect you? And was your companion and your discerning friend, like your little hedgehog? He wasn't always easy to get along with because he was kind of spiky at times. Like I get like he was a little spicy, but he was like you're always your discerning friend, like always there. Um, he's helping you find this abundance coming up, financial security and material gains. And this just like popped up out of nowhere. Like literally with the cards, it was like literally popped up out of nowhere. So it's something that's going to kind of like blindside you. You're like, oh my gosh, that's what they were talking about. I love that for you, Michelle. And like I said with everybody else, let us know how that comes up. Like, and then usually these are like, I'd say a week, a month or so. Usually like a month. Now, where did Stephanie go? I was really drawn to Stephanie. Where did she go? Stephanie, I don't know what you are carrying, sweetheart, but I can feel it. Um, Hold on. Tattoo of a lion that says my brother, my protector. So please just know that he's validating that that's definitely him. I love that. Yeah, and you guys were really close. I love that for you, Michelle, and I'm sorry for his loss, but know that that doesn't stop with death. Like, I know you guys were close and did everything together. You still are. It's just a little different. So I want you to know I'm thankful he was able to validate that in the cards for you today. I love that so much. Gwendolyn. Okay, Stephanie. Stephanie, hold on. Stephanie, I don't know what you're going through today. I know that it's really heavy, whatever it is that you're carrying. I feel it very heavy in my chest. Either that or it's the whoever you're trying to reach had chest issues. Like I can feel it very right across my chest. A very heaviness. What messages does Stephanie need to? And you're not alone, Stephanie. It's like you're feeling very alone and you really do have a lot of people around you. Oh, I love this. There's a serendipitous encounter, a fated encounter on your horizon. Stephanie, this is, to me, dragonflies go between worlds, okay? So there's something fated, something is going to happen to validate what's going on so that you know without a shadow of a doubt um, your loved one is still around. Okay, this is a fated encounter. There's a detour coming up, a change of course, but we're not going to fear change. This change of course is going to help you cultivate new ideas. So, changing this course after the serendipitous encounter is going to cause a detour, but it's going to cultivate all these new ideas and thoughts that are going to totally reflect who you really are, Stephanie. So right now it might seem like a really dark night of the soul and like you might be having some issues, but no, you're right on the cusp. This is like dragonflies, like see how magical their wings are? Like they go between the veil, like they go on both sides and deliver messages. And they're going to help shift the energy so that things are going to spin around for you. Things are going to turn around. And it's going to cultivate new ideas and thoughts that's going to give you a reflection and reveal who you truly are, Stephanie. So please keep going. Don't give up. You're right where you're supposed to be. Okay, Stephanie? I sure hope that helped you, honey. Aw. Well, we got the sirens going off now. And this is my sister slash aunt. So they've been feeling a little lost lately and just going through the motions of life and feel stuck. I need to connect with you more. And I'm sorry I haven't, sis. Aw. Never apologize for that. Like life is life. And a lot of times I am finding a lot of us are just going through the motions right now. Like that's so common for right now. We're not uh hold on. Stephanie said very this week, even more than most. Scalp tingling as you talk. So no, that's very validation for you, Stephanie. Okay. That it's resonating with your soul. So take what resonates, okay? Okay. I'm so glad. Now, Carol. You know what's really funny, Carol, is I've had roses around all day today. All day today. Roses are always my great grandma, Rose Nash. Um, I also want to share a song with you guys. I want you guys to listen to Celebrate Me by Isa Rose, I think is her name. Oh, I don't know. I wrote it down, but her last name is Rose. Enya Rose, I think. Um, a lot of times we go through life and we just go through the motions because we're numb and we're not feeling, we're not connecting, and we're on like autopilot, just survival mode. And the way to get out of that is to reconnect. The little things that I said that bring me joy. Um, I game. I game every night, hour and a half, like right before I go to bed. That brings me joy. I love it. And I realized as a kid, I always video gamed. Like I'd go to the mall with my sack of quarters and stuff like that. So whatever brings you joy. Carol, I know that you loved horses. You always rode horses. You drew horses. You did stuff like that. So maybe you need to get in touch with that. You just need to do things that bring you joy just because, not for any purpose or anything else. And you need to celebrate you more. Like, look at this glorious life that you've built. Look at your beautiful farm, the home goods that you make. Like, you're living the dream. What would this is something I covered today with one of my clients. What would your younger self think of the life that you're living today? Wouldn't she be like, what? You live on a farm? You have chickens? What? Like, just sometimes we need to just step back to see all that we really have. Okay? So, with that, while I was talking, I was drawing cards for you, Carol. Alignment. Is the very first card, and this is that you can do hard things. Yeah, it's hard to pick that fiddle up and make it sing and be in tune, but eventually, if you practice hard enough, it's going to come in alignment and create this beautiful song. And that's part of what life is. It's going to come in alignment, and you're going to be happy with it and play your ukulele, violin, whatever this is, perfectly. Like you're gonna love the music, no matter how you got to it. You're gonna love the music. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you. You need to be using your creativity, your imagination. Life is to be enjoyed and lived and adventured. Um, think of yourself as that little girl on the adventure. Let her live a day in your life for one day and look at how different it is if you look at it with her eyes. Do watch out for that sneaky person. You do have a sneaky person in the midst that doesn't always have your best interest at heart. You know who this is. Don't worry about it. The trash always takes itself out. With that, see, just like I said, trust in divine timing. Time is on your side. No matter what you think, time is on your side. And you always have your loyal and supportive friend right beside you, no matter what. So for you, Carol, continue to tune that instrument and play your song. Be creative. Watch out for the sneaky person. Realize that no matter what, trust in the divine timing. And your loyal friend is always there. Always. And they're always wise, always supportive. Like you don't have anything to worry about. Sometimes we just have to sit back and enjoy life, okay? Able to get a reading, please, if possible. Yeah, Wenna. So I hope that helped, Carol. Lisa. Lisa McGovern, your best friend. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay, Carol. You can watch it on replay. No big deal. It'll be on the mediums page. You'll be able to watch it and just go to this time, okay? Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Lisa, you have to listen to that song, I Celebrate Me. You're going through it with losing your sister. Like she was like a sister to you guys. Were very, very close. Please know that she's still around. There's going to be some travel coming up. This is like forward movement. Okay, you're not going to stay stuck where you are right now. She wants you to travel, to get up and go, pack up and go. Okay, move forward. You're staying stuck right now, Lisa. We don't want that for you. You also need to cleanse and clear space, make room for positive energy. She's kind of like saying that she wants you to move around. Like, are you stuck at home and like, did you guys used to go out a lot and do things together? And right now you're just like being stagnant instead of just picking up and going out. She wants you to make space for positive energy, like clear the cobwebs out and get the sadness out. She wants you to celebrate her and examine your existing beliefs. So know that she's right beside you. Might be hard for your muggle mind to comprehend what's going on. Have you been having dreams of her or some kind of connections? Like, and you just can't seem to wrap your head around them? Know that that's really is happening, Lisa. Okay? And this is a reciprocity. I can never pronounce this. This is like the give and take. Okay? You gave her a lot as your friend and stuff, and she's wanting to give you back energy and love and a full life, but you have to get unstuck. Hold on, one of your cards went. Oh, I dropped a card. Hold on, I got you find it. But she's wanting you to celebrate. So does she have like a special occasion coming up? Hey Siri, torch on. Hold on. It's on now. See, it's like right there. I just can't. There we go. And that's the beliefs card. Hey Siri, torch off. So I think she's really wanting you to embrace your existing beliefs on death, because she's going to blow them out of the water. Like, she doesn't want you sitting and thinking that like it ended, like she died, it's over. You're never going to see her again. You're never going to feel her again. because that's so not true. But she's just got to get you through the hard times, the tough part. To Florida for your birthday to release her ashes. Oh, I love that. She's a lot. She always is coming back, and I'm so happy to see her. Her birthday is May 19th. Okay. Oh, wow. My son's birthday is May 18th. And you're coming to Florida. What part of Florida? I love that, Lisa. I'm in Florida. So please know that that's that travel. So she's going to be right there with you, and she's so excited. Like, I want you to celebrate. Make that trip joyous and fun and celebrate and do crazy stuff. Okay? I hope that helped. And I'm so sorry for your loss, Lisa. I couldn't imagine. I hope someday I have somebody honor me like that. Okay. Miss Wenna. Excuse me. Wenna, I have an older woman who has a lot of throat stuff going on. I almost feel like she had problems eating near the end and problems with her voice. And somebody's feeding her. I don't know if that was you feeding her or your mother. Like, is this like your grandma or maybe your great grandma? And what's funny is the very first thing too is self-care. Like I get, because I saw like a bowl and like a spoon, but I also like mixing like herbs or medicines or something. And that's what this is. This is self-care, heal, repair, and reconnect. So with that, Wenna, do you need some healing and reconnection? Are you not speaking or using your voice? Like, are you swallowing your words? Your Nana. Okay. It's your Nan. Okay. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Um, she also wants you to cut things away that aren't serving you. If there's something you're doing that isn't serving you, cut it off, okay? And I want you to be patient with yourself, slow and steady. You've never been here before. Life's journey doesn't have to be a rabbit run. You can be a snail and go at a snail's pace. There's nothing wrong with that. And also create clear boundaries so you can enjoy the sweetness of life. That's your strawberries. Like we have to keep the weeds out of our gardens so that we can enjoy the sweetness of life. So with that, and you change your name, Karina. I want you to really be in tune with your self-care and with healing and reconnecting. I get this is more like herbs and teas and things like that. Let go of what doesn't serve you, okay? Just cut it out. It's okay. Know that this is a slow and steady race. Nothing happens overnight. And make sure that you make clear boundaries, like you maintain your garden, get rid of the weeds, things like that. And I get some of this is more like speaking of your health and taking care of yourself. I hope that made sense, Karina. Okay, Miss Cheryl Stevenson. Would you like a reading, honey? Love your name. You're welcome. Oh, in Clearwater. I love that. I love that. I'm on the Gulf side. Okay. And I usually sip tea, but I was pounding some coffee tonight. I was really tired tonight. It's been a crazy few weeks. We've had lots of doctor's appointments with my husband, and we've had dealing with a car, replacing a car after I hit a deer, and then my medical stuff with hitting a deer. Turns out it gave me whiplash, and then we were sick. Oh, and my husband decides to have cataracts in both eyes and act like they just like came up when he's not been able to see for about 2 years, we figured out. So yeah, it's been crazy in my neck of the woods too. So this has been and we have fires too. So south of us there's like a bunch of forest fires. It's crazy stuff. Anyway, so Miss Cheryl, I do not see your comment if you would like a card or not. If not, that's okay. So how's everyone feeling? Karina, I sure hope that helped, honey. How's everyone feeling tonight? How are we doing? Oh, I was going to show you guys the stuff I have. Like, I've been burning this dragon's blood. Hi, Robin, of course. I also brought my crystals too. But I think cards tonight, especially Robin. I keep hearing that song, Rockin' Robin. That's funny, but it's not just hearing it. Like I'm hearing when I was a kid in school, we did that with the claps, and I'm hearing Rockin' Robin, dwee, dwee, and I'm seeing these poor little girls doing the. That's really cute. I don't know if what significance that has, but I haven't seen that in years. That's really cute. So somebody's reminding you of that song in time, Robin. There we go. All right. As I was doing that, there's an epiphany is your first card. Cycles repeat until the lesson is learned. Just like in that hand game, like you repeat it until you learn it. Okay. So know that whatever cycle that you're in, you're going to repeat it until you figure it out. And that's when the light will come on and be like, oh, that's what's going on. That's why I haven't figured it out. Please don't forget your warrior spirit, Robin. Stand your ground. Don't let people push you around and stuff like that. That's not who you are. You are a warrior. You are strong. You are mighty. You're bullheaded. It's like this is a bull. Like you're very strong, mighty, powerful. Stand your ground. There is a plot twist coming. There is an unexpected development coming your way, Robin. But this is going to lead to a huge, huge opportunity. Okay. It's like the oyster, the pearl is right in your hand. So whatever this epiphany, like when you're done, repeating these cycles, the light's finally going to come on. You're going to be like, ah, you're going to stand up and finally stand your ground as the warrior and woman that you are. And there'll be a huge plot twist, which is going to end up with an opportunity, like a big, huge opportunity for you. I want to know what that is, Robin. That's awesome. So please know if you're struggling right now, it's not going to last for very long, okay? Sure, Gwendolyn. Okay, so let me know how that resonated, Robin. I love those cards for you. Gwendolyn, energy. There's a rush of excitement. So there's some percolation, some things percolating coming your way. It's in the works. It's brewing right now. Then you got reflection, which is revealing who you are. So whatever this experience that is brewing is going to reveal your true self, like it's going to reflect your full self. And the answer that you're looking for is right in front of you. And whatever this is going to bring you financial abundance, like tons of material gains. So there's something in the works that you're super excited about right now that you're brewing that's a nice pot of coffee, but it's deep and it's going to reflect your true self. And you're going to zoom in on it and see that the answer is right there in front of you. It's so much closer than you think. And it's going to bring you a lot of financial abundance. I love that for you, Gwendolyn. You'll have to let us know what's brewing. Like that seems like a hi, Wendy Colette. Nice to see you. Yes, Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Been on the struggle bus emotionally, mentally. I'm sorry, Danielle. I'm in elementary too. Good, Stephanie. Okay, Danielle. I got you, Danielle, and then I'm going to get you, Wendy, okay? Danielle, I don't know what honeysuckles mean to you, but I'm seeing like a whole thing of honeysuckles, like a whole, I don't remember what they call it, the bush, the row of honeysuckles. Yes, there is an obstacle, but you can overcome any obstacles or blockages in your path. So that this is signifying, yeah, you got some stuff going on and that you are struggling, but you can go right around it. This is just a test. Okay? It's just a test to see. Your spirit wanted this. Like you, for some reason, this is a test to see your strength, your worth. What? That you're going to hold it together no matter what. For you not to be tempted. So are you facing, okay, like this obstacle, this emotional obstacle that you're facing right now is it's just a test of your strength, your soul, your divine test. This is something that your spirit arranged ahead of time. I don't want you to follow through on any thoughts or temptations that you're having right now. Absolutely not. I don't know if this emotional struggle is leading you to think things that aren't for your best interest, Danielle, or if this is like you falling back off of a wagon or something like that, but something is tempting you into a way of life that doesn't serve your highest good right now. Okay. And once you stand strong with that, there will be victories. Okay. You will enjoy your victories with others and you will celebrate. So this struggle right now is just temporary, Danielle. It's just a blockage in your path. There's just a lesson that you need to learn, and it's just a test. So right now, perhaps instead of even saying that you've been on the struggle bus, absolutely not. Let's see. I'm growing each day. Like somehow say who you connected to with chest pressure. There are a few spirits that connect to. Okay. That's okay. Just whoever first came to your mind is exactly who it was. Okay. So Danielle, just know that this is a time for you to stand firm with your beliefs, ask for help, ask your guides, ask your guardians, ask your angels when you're feeling too much and you need help. Ask, tell, come here, exactly what you're doing. Okay. This isn't going to last forever. It's just a little obstacle in the way, but you will get through it. Okay. So hang in there. Okay. I'm so sorry, Danielle, but I know that you'll get through this. Okay. I hope that helped. I do feel like you need something else, Danielle. Let's pull a crystal for you. I think you're the reason I brought the crystals tonight. Yeah. Okay. Danielle, I want you to see. This is my like lock and key. This is for Hecate. She watches over women and children. And the key, this is also lapis lazuli. You can see the gold in it. Lapis lazuli is with a piece of lapis that you can get into the afterlife, is what Cleopatra and the Egyptians believe. So this is unlocking eternity for you. Okay, Danielle? The Merkaba is also an eternal perspective. This is how your soul travels through dimensions. This is also an Egyptian thing, Danielle, how they traveled from one life to the other. Was in the Merkaba, divinely protected to the afterlife. And then, the coolest thing is this one. This is a garden quartz. This is like seeing into other worlds, other realms. There's like a whole world inside of here. I hate that camera does not focus well on it. But it's a clear piece of quartz and it looks like grass and leaves and stuff inside of it, like really tiny. So all three of these together with your cards are saying that this is but just a blip in your eternity and has no eternal. It's just a blip. You're not going to be here very long in this hard time. It's just a little obstacle and you're going right around it and you're going to move forward. Okay, because you're eternal. You need to start seeing life as an eternal perspective. Yeah, it's called garden quartz, Danielle. Try to, if you guys can like Google garden quartz, you'll see better. It's like looking into other worlds. So sometimes when life is too heavy, you need to step back and kind of look at it from a totally different perspective, okay? And that's what I'm getting for you right now, Danielle, is to kind of just step outside of yourself and connect like on a deeper, more eternal perspective, because you are an eternal being having a mortal experience, okay? Okay, and I think I have gotten to everyone. Yeah, the chest pressure, Stephanie. I don't know who that was. I don't get that a lot. So just no, they were just trying to get a message across to you for that. So I hope that helps, Danielle. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and draw. I think I'm going to draw a card for all of us for like the week, for the coming week. Like, what messages do we have for our greatest good for the coming week? And this is for the collective and all those that are going to watch the replay too. Oh, see? No, we all have a test. We're all looking for divine tests this coming week. And we need to be taking care of ourselves because we all are facing obstacles. So you're not alone if you're facing an obstacle right now. We will overcome the blockages on our past. We just have to know that it's just a test and that we have to take care of ourselves, heal, repair, and reconnect. So I'd say in the next week, and that's for you too, Kim, in the next week, take care of yourself. Know that the obstacles are just there for us to learn how to get around them and to have experiences. We're not here just to live life every day the same way every single day and not have experiences or learn lessons or make connections with others. We're here to experience all of it. When you were in the spirit world, you wanted everything. You wanted all the experiences. So that's why you are having all the experiences, and they may not always be easy, but I promise you we will get through them. And Gwendolyn says, thank you. The cards you pulled resonate with me. Very uplifting response. I'm grateful for your support all the way from Scotland. Oh, I love that. Gwendolyn, my family's from Scotland. I love that. Thank you. I'm very, very connected and drawn to Scotland. Like, I want to know more of my Scottish heritage. My 5th great grandfather was a Highlander. And there's actually Jonathan Nash. There's actually museums and stuff. He married William Shakespeare's granddaughter. So I do know a little bit of my genealogy. Thank you so much for joining us, Gwendolyn. And everyone else, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I do this weekly. If you would like a personal reading, all you got to do is hop on right here to psychicinsights.life/MamaCole and book with me. I'm also on Patreon, and I also do have an Etsy shop that I sell teas and body butters and bath salts and things like that. So I wish you all a very good week, and I will see you here next Thursday, 7 p.m. Every Thursday at 7. And if you want more information, like more things with MamaCole, I do have, let me see if I can find it, my Patreon. Hold on. Because the Patreon's like where I put a whole bunch of like lessons and information. And I also have like grimoire pages that I share right here. It's MamaCole's Nest over on Patreon. And there's tons of information over there and how to like make your own salts and protections and dive a little deeper in your spiritual path if you need to. Okay, so thank you guys. Have a great night, and I will see you next week.